Ron, why are you being so weird? This is really making me feel uncomfortable, Ron. Let's end the episode, guys. I have to go.
Welcome to the
What's the deal?
Let me try that again. It's the Down with DP podcast with Robert Dunn and Ron Prendamano in 3, 2.
Hey!
Buenos. Hola.
What's going on, everybody?
Hola,
If you're listening to this, today is going to be April 21st, 2026. This is the Down with DP podcast. My name is Robert Dunn, and with me, as always, is
Ron Prendamano.
Ron Prendamano. That's absolutely correct. You always get it right every time. That's
I
great.
say my name right all the time.
If you're joining us right now, welcome everybody. We're going to be talking about some really cool stuff and silly stuff. We're going to be going into Trump Jesus. It's the hottest thing right now. Trump Jesus, baby.
So hot.
It's bigger than sliced bread. And we're going to talk about the success of Artemis. We're going to talk about some plans that Ron has and some other little funsy questions, like what is your favorite coffee drink? You know, what are you doing this summer?
You are all business today.
Oh man,
You just jumped right into it. You are all business. I love this.
I'm business in the front and business in the back, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Ever since you viral, it's all business with Robert now.
Yeah, kind of a big deal right now. And no, I'm just kidding. I do have my big red hat, though.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there's the famous red hat from his videos. Look at that.
There's the famous red hat.
Oh, it's gorgeous, darling. Oh my God.
Thank you. This cost me $300. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, it better not be more than 8.
It's made out of foam.
Yeah.
But
really nice for the environment, Rob.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not burning it in the street.
Give it time. You're in Los Angeles. There might be a fire.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if anything, this thing will probably be in the damn ocean at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ron.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's get into the hottest topic.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
That's Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. All righty then.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't live under a fucking rock, Trump posted on Truth Social a few days ago of him as Jesus Christ healing and healing someone. Looks to be like Jeffrey Epstein. That's up for question, but he's healing somebody. He put himself as Jesus Christ, and the Christians are pissed.
Yeah, and you can tell it's fake too because AI never gets hands right, and they made his hands way too big.
Agreed, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
That would have been a good cool joke.
But let's. I mean, okay, I consider myself basically a non-denominational Christian. Okay, my views are kind of all over the place when it comes to Christianity, so I can't really hone in on one version of it, kind of thing.
I actually didn't know
one
that.
denomination of it.
Something about you today.
Yeah, no, I was baptized Presbyterian. I was kind of raised Methodist Presbyterian. My dad's side's all Catholic. My wife was raised Catholic. So, like, I have some Catholic views. I have some Protestant views. I don't believe in hell, so that's another thing. It really doesn't make me a Christian. But if you had to narrow it down, I guess you would consider me a non-denominational Christian. As a non-denominational Christian, yeah, that's offensive. Even if you're not a non-denominational, that's fucking offensive as all hell.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But but it's annoying that it's not annoying, but it's frustrating. Frustrating and disappointing that this is what has set Trump voters over the edge.
Yeah. Like
this is what's fun. It wasn't the pedophilia. It wasn't, that he's a felon. It wasn't how he talked to Hillary, another politician, how he treats other people. It wasn't any of that. It is their Lord and Savior. But I'm happy that they're actually showing they're not putting him above Jesus Christ. So it's about time. Some of them are calling for the 25th Amendment at this point.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. I saw a couple things like, how dare you, like, I support you, but I can't believe I supported you, or I supported you, I can't believe I did this, how dare you mock Jesus Christ, this, 25th Amendment. I'm like, wow.
Right.
Well, it's about damn time.
Yeah. There's some people that I know on social media that are very, very religious and also Trumpy. And I was shocked to see their reaction being like, wow, this is not cool. So there's someone in
Are they people we grew up with?
I think one of them. But anyway, I was like happy about it. I was like, okay, I'm glad that you're not that brainwashed. But I will say, we all have, there's always someone in our life that's probably the most MAGA person we know, and there is someone I know that is the most MAGA person. If I had to put all the people I know that are Trump supporters that
I'm
I know
trying to think who's the
personally,
most MAGA person I know right now.
well, this person was pretty much the only one that had an excuse. They're too far gone. They're
Okay, well, what
too
was the
far gone.
excuse?
They just said, he didn't make this, right? And it's like,
Wow.
why does that
Wow.
fucking matter if he clicked the generate button? He posted it.
But
Like,
he approved it.
he approved it. It doesn't matter. It was just a bullshit excuse. And it's just kind of sad when I see stuff like that, because I'm
He
like, man, you can't
approved
even
it.
let this go. You can't even let this fly. It's bad.
But he approved it.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
That's what I said, and I didn't get a response.
This is the second time, I think it's the second time that he has taken something down off Truth Social.
Mm-hmm.
The first one was the Obamas, when he did that jungle video.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was fun. Some people said that was too much, but sorry, I'm a little loud. I'm coming in hot. I'm getting passionate. But some people said that was too much. I'm like, you know what was for me? I will be completely honest. This is what I was like. All right, I never voted for Trump. I was never supportive of Trump. But when he first got elected in 2016, I said to myself, he is my president. I am an American. I'm going to want him to do the best for our country, because that's what a good American should do. What does he do within the first week? Ban all Muslims coming into from Muslim countries. I'm like, all right, well, this is fucking done. And that was kind of it. I'm like, okay, obviously I'm not going to agree with this man on his terms.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah. I will say this. He has done one thing that I agree with, and he has made killing like dogs and cats a felony. And I think I've mentioned this on the pod before. But everything else, I cannot support this man. And, mocking Christ? The fuck, dude?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Like, I always want whoever's in charge to be doing well, because if they're doing well, then I'm doing well.
I always want my president to do well. I mean, Trump in local New York news, like, Trump originally took down the pride flag from Stonewall. He's like, no, you can't have it. Remember, it's a historic landmark, national historic landmark. So they kind of have jurisdiction over it. People were outraged, but now it's like, okay, no, it can stay. It's like, no, we don't praise you for that, because you were already a dick about it.
I feel like even Fox News now is kind of
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, they had him on in a phone interview talking about gas prices, and he said, they asked if the gas prices will ever get lower, and he's like, I don't know, maybe they'll go up. And the person on the Fox News show, like, you could see her face, like, what the fuck, like so even like Fox News is like, I think they've had enough. I think.
Yeah. So did you see the DoorDash? The DoorDash lady, he had come to the White House.
Oh, yeah, and he asked her,
And he was trying to ask her about men playing on women's teams in sports, and she completely dodged it and talked about no taxes on tips. And it's like, obviously, what's coming in and out of her pocket is more important than who's playing on what team.
Right.
And
exactly.
And like, I don't drive. Gas prices do not affect me personally. As a flight attendant, they're affecting me. As somebody who takes Ubers and Lyfts, that's an Empower. We're on Empower out there. That's a local one. That affects me. Those prices are going up as well. So, like, to go a 5-minute cab ride, it's going to be ending up being like $15. That's even ridiculous per year. So, yeah, it's starting to hurt all of us.
Right.
And also the cost of goods, shipping goods and stuff like that. Those gas prices, diesel's ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
So those gas prices, it's affecting all of us, man. Our basic freedom.
Well, maybe I'll save some money. I was going to talk about this later, but maybe I'll save some money on groceries because I don't know if I should.
I mean, I'm grateful. I'm not struggling. I am very grateful for that. But I know there are millions of people in this country that are struggling. I was just in San Juan, Puerto Rico for layovers. Okay, I was there for work, and gas there I think was like $1.09 a liter, which I think equivalates to about $4 a gallon, a little over. And like, Puerto Rico doesn't have a lot of money, and those people down there do not make a lot of money. It's,
right.
It's like a lot of the states. Those people paying $4 a gallon. That's
Mhm.
insane. And Puerto Rico already gets
Yeah.
screwed by our government anyway. It's insane. Like, this
Yeah.
has to stop.
I
This
was gonna
war
I
is
was gonna
senseless.
send
It
you a
has to stop.
photo because I saw mine was 5.49. That was
Jeez. I'll
yeah,
try to take a picture today and see how much gas is. I think
yeah,
here in New York, I think it's 409 right
yeah.
now.
I'm sure it's, like, not too far away, but I wrote,
It's
uh,
ridiculous.
as far as the reaction to the Jesus AI photo, I wrote in the notes here, bread and the Beatles, and,
Yeah, what
they,
was that? I saw that.
I was thinking of the sliced bread thing because 'cause didn't John Lennon get in trouble by saying he was bigger than Jesus? Isn't this not, like, the same
Yeah,
thing?
I think yeah, but he kind at the time, he kinda was, though.
Well, yeah, but you can't say
I mean,
that, but it's the same thing,
if you
right?
wanna talk popularity in real time, when Jesus was alive, he wasn't that popular. It
Mhm,
wasn't until later on he got popular.
mhm.
John Lennon in real time was really popular, just saying.
Yeah. Yeah,
So, in a sense, he's
yeah,
kinda
but
right.
you can't ever compare yourself to people that care about a
Course not.
religious
I mean,
figure.
of
That's just
course not.
like I just wonder if Trump thinks he's, like, that invincible where he can do and say anything he wants,
I
and
Yeah, he does, obviously, he
yeah.
does. I used to have a shirt that had a picture of Buddha on it.
Mhm.
I forget who gave it to me, but it said on it, "I may be fat, but my cock is huge." Okay?
Okay.
Mind you, I was like 20 when I was wearing this shirt.
Uh-huh.
And
Hilarious.
it was, and I wore it for, a couple of years until one day I'm walking down on 96th Street to the 123 train, and some probably Trump supporter now, construction worker, looks at me and goes, "Nice shirt, asshole." I'm like, "Okay, obviously I'm offending." And then the next, like, some students like, "You're offending people." I'm like, "All right,
Mhm.
well, looks like I'm not gonna wear this anymore because I don't want to
Yeah.
fucking hear people's mouth." So,
Damn. Damn.
but now that I look back, I'm like, yeah, I was a little religious, little insensitive there, if you think
Yeah.
about it. But
Well, I
you
was
know,
gonna say this earlier when we were talking about grocery prices. I might be saving money on grocery
oh
prices because I
yes,
just started today. Um,
are you getting
it's
sponsored?
it's not Ozempic, but it's like a kind of.
You're doing it?
Uh, I injected myself this morning,
Did
Ron.
you really?
I did. Let's
Well,
go.
you don't need to lose weight
Let's
though.
says you. You don't know. You don't know what I see.
I've seen you. No, I haven't. No, wrong person. Never mind.
You're
Um,
not supposed
no,
to talk
you
about those
don't.
photos.
See, okay. This wasn't even part of the topic, the conversation today, but we can talk about this real
That's
quick.
what I wrote needles in the
Needles,
bottom,
okay.
but now we're talking about it.
I was working with some of my coworkers, and one of them lost 30 pounds. One of them just started, and she lost 10
Uh-huh.
pounds. I lost 10 pounds recently
Cool.
by having a good diet, actually getting my diet right for once, and
Mhm.
not drinking as much and exercising, and I've lost 10 pounds.
Wow.
Holy shit. Crazy, right?
Yeah. That
Oh
is
my god. And
crazy.
I didn't need to inject myself.
But
Now there are
imagine if
some
you
people that
did.
actually need to, but I just don't want to use them. I
Imagine
do
if you
not want to
did,
use them.
though.
No, I would no. I'd have
Yeah,
to buy
I'm
all
because
new
I'm 'cause I'm gonna do
clothes.
all that stuff and stick myself with needles, Ron,
I
until
have
people find me
no
attractive.
I find you have nice hair. Stop it.
Thank
I have
you.
no desire to do unless like I have no desire to do those. I do not.
Uh-huh.
I'd rather just maintain a healthy diet
I
than
get that.
do that. Even though people are doing those are on a healthy diet, and I get it, it speeds up the process because you still have to eat right, you still have to work out, you
Right.
still have to do all those things. I just, I'm just not comfortable with them.
No, I get it. And, we'll see how it goes. I've tried it before, so today's not, like, the first time I've ever
Did you have
done
any
it.
withdrawals when you stopped it? Like
I've
any
o Thing
symptoms?
is I only tried it, like, once here, once there. This is the
You make it
I'm
sound
gonna
like cocaine.
I did, I know,
I was
it's
at
like
a
a
party,
party
I did a
drug,
little Ozempic here, a little Ozempic there, it's fine.
but,
You know what? Both of them will help you lose weight if you think about it.
that's
Both of them will
true.
help you lose weight.
Should I do cocaine and Ozempic at the same time?
That is the most Hollywood thing you've ever said in your
Yeah,
life.
I think I should, then people will accept me.
God.
So,
Well, I
then I'll
mean,
start
be
working.
careful, but good luck on your weight loss journey. Like I said, I didn't think you needed to lose it, but good luck on your weight loss journey.
Yeah, thing is, my problem is I'm a really snacky person. Like,
I like my snacks too.
I love, like, sugar. I love sugar, so I really just want it to, like, calm especially at night, I just wanted to calm myself down, like, because I am, like I turn into, like, a crackhead, and I'm like, "I need chocolate. Chocolate?" So
I mean, my vice for me, like I like my drink. I enjoy my beverages. I do stand up. I call bingo at a bar. Like I'm around it constantly. It's the only drug I'm allowed to do as a flight attendant. Like I'm around it constantly. One thing that helps me stop drinking at night, herbal tea.
Okay.
I will make an iced herbal tea,
Oh,
and
okay.
that kind of curbs the desire. I just want something to drink. I just want something
Right.
flavorful to relax with, and alcohol is usually flavorful
Yeah. I go for
ish.
Diet Coke.
Yeah, I like my herbal teas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Diet Coke. I'm not a big soda drinker. I like my
Yeah.
sodas. I like seltzers. I like flavored
Mhm.
seltzers.
Mhm.
I have a San Pellegrino today, not flavored. So
Oh. Well, that I'll keep everyone updated on my weight loss journey, everyone. But
yeah,
in the
please do.
meantime, we did have a journey that was successful, right?
We did, Robert. We did, and
And
this
what
is
is
it's a
that,
great
Ron?
Artemis 2 had a very
The
successful
sequel.
journey around the moon and back.
Wow. Allegedly.
No, not
All
allegedly. No,
VFX in a
stop that.
studio. I'm
Oh
just
God,
kidding. I am
I
not
hate
that
that.
guy. I do too.
I thought it was kind of cool. I was in Canada when it happened. I was laying over in Canada, and I think it was the first Canadian astronaut to the moon.
Oh,
Landed.
cool.
So that was kind of cool. He was part of the Artemis
Mhm.
2 crew. So yeah, it's I think it's amazing. I think it's great. And in the next few years, they plan on landing on the moon and then building a permanent station, which is a little weird to me.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
they want to. I think Artemis 5 or 6. They want to start building a permanent station. Or Artemis. This was Artemis 2. Artemis 3. I think they're gonna try to go back. I think
Mhm.
Artemis 4. We're landing. This is just me going off the top of my head. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Artemis 5 or Artemis 6. They want to start a permanent base there,
Mhm.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
It's
But
crazy to
by
think that.
Artemis 6 and Artemis 7, I feel like, it's never gonna be as good as the first one,
No. Well,
you
this was
know,
Artemis 2.
because then it's all for money and they're not even, like, making them good
But
anymore. It's
my
like,
my my thing is, and I think a lot of people think like this, if we are struggling about gas prices and stuff like that, talking about gas prices, but yet we're able to send people to the moon.
Mhm.
It costs a lot of gas, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of
I
fuel.
think it's runs on diesel.
I don't know what I mean, it's obviously different type of
Probably
fuel,
moon
but
gas.
probably that's why we go to the moon to harvest its gas.
Yes, harvest its
Um,
gas.
Pictures were breathtaking, though.
Yeah, they
The
were. They were
photos were
cool.
breathtaking, especially the
Mhm.
side of the moon that we never see. And you
Yeah,
can
the
see how
dark.
many times it's been hit. Like, it's just kinda
Yeah.
crazy, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Really
people were
cool.
making that comparison of, like, the moon has been protecting us this whole time, and that's
Yes.
kinda what love
That
is,
that's
and
been that's
you're
been said before.
damaged and, like,
Yeah.
and someone was like, "Come on, poets, get on this," or something like that. It was cute. Um,
But,
but yeah, I joked earlier about the fake moon stuff. I am not a conspiracy theorist, but I just wanted to say, have you spoken to people that don't think the moon landing's
oh,
real?
absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
you know what I noticed with those people? It's never just that. It's all of them.
So
It's all the conspiracy
the one
theories.
person I'm thinking of, I love the guy to death. He's a great guy, but he's a conspiracy theorist. He doesn't believe in the moon landing. He thinks the
Mhm.
earth is flat, like legit believes the earth is flat.
Yeah, and,
Um,
like, inside job stuff too, I
yeah,
assume.
100%,
That's
100%.
what I mean, like, it's never like, "Oh,
It's
the
never
moon
just
landing's fake, but not an inside job." It's never one or the other. It's always everything.
no, I mean,
That's my problem.
there are some things I believe that are
Sure,
conspiracy
sure.
theories. One example, Nipsey Hussle. I think I talked about him before. I think the government killed him because he was going to release information about Dr. Sebi and how to actually heal yourself with plants
Mhm.
versus drugs from a pharmacy. So
Right.
yeah, they killed him for that.
Yeah, I believe
Personal
that
opinion.
Apple is draining our batteries to get us to buy new Apples.
That
Apple
yeah,
phones.
you know what? Samsung does it too.
I'm sure they all do it, yeah.
Because my phone, I have a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip. When I bought this phone, battery was great. Oh,
Mhm,
okay. Oh, update. Sure, I'll go and update. Now my battery drains faster. I'm like, what the
mhm.
fuck?
Yeah,
So obviously the updates do it. Software can
yeah,
do that. Obviously.
absolutely.
So that's not
Yeah,
really a conspiracy theory, I
but
guess.
that's fun. But,
Is it though, Robert? Is it though?
it is not, but I
No.
say it so our viewers, our listeners can feel good about it, I guess. I give him that false hope. But
Yeah.
before we get into our cold joke segment, we have a few to do today. You want to go over some little Ron with sports.
I got some sports. We should probably make a little thing for that.
I was
Little
just
jingle.
gonna say that we should do a Ron with sports segment. Yeah.
That's kind of a dream of mine, actually.
Yeah. All right.
So big thing. I mean, we could talk about. I want to talk about the NHL playoffs right now. Also, basketball playoffs are starting as well. That's also exciting. But I am more focused on the NHL. I just like hockey better than basketball. It's just always been me. Probably partially because Tampa never had a basketball team. That's also probably partially it. But the one matchup I really want to focus on, as on a personal level, the Tampa Bay Lightning are in the playoffs this year. They won the 2020 and 2021 Stanley Cups. Yes, they were COVID years, but like I tell people who are like, "Oh, they're COVID years," I'm like, "Well, if your team didn't do it, so fuck off."
So what's up?
Yeah, your team didn't win, so they had a chance to win. You didn't win. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
This is the 2021 Stanley Cup rematch of Tampa Bay versus the Montreal Canadiens.
Okay.
Now, in the 2021 season, it was a COVID year, and remember, Canada wasn't really allowed to come into the States, or we weren't allowed to go there. So all the Canadian teams were in like one division, and then like you had American teams and like other American teams with Canadian teams. Like the divisions were completely crazy, but all the Canadian teams were in one division because of COVID restrictions. So that's why you had Tampa Bay versus Montreal in the Stanley Cup final, when normally you would just see them in the Eastern playoffs, which we have right now. So yeah, Tampa Bay and Montreal. Also, one thing I think that's exciting, I think since 2010, the Buffalo Sabres are in the playoffs once again. That's crazy because they have not been in the playoffs since 2010. Speaking of New York teams, this is the first time in NHL history, and this is part of the reason why I want to talk specifically about the NHL. The New York metro area has 3 teams. New York Rangers, the New York Islanders, and the New Jersey Devils.
Okay.
I think they have all been around. The Rangers have been around. They're one of the original 6 teams. I believe the Islanders have been around since the 60s, maybe earlier than that. Don't quote me on that. And the Devils have been around since 1982. Okay. Rangers haven't won a cup since 1994. The Devils haven't won a cup since 2003. And I want to say 82, 83, maybe. The Islanders haven't won a cup, and they won 4 in a row and went to 5 Stanley Cups in a row. So, fantastic years for them. This is the first time in NHL history that no New York team has made it to the playoffs.
Wow.
No New York Metro team has made it to the playoffs. So, yeah, my wife is a Devils fan. She is upset. I have a lot of friends that are Rangers fans, obviously, a lot of friends that are Islanders fans. So, yeah, they're all
my heart
upset.
goes out to you guys.
So the only thing New York is really cheering for right now, New York Knicks. The Knicks have made the playoffs again. So that's the only thing New York's really cheering for right now.
All right.
I don't like the Knicks. I'm a Nets fan, but New York above all.
Exactly.
And as far as you go, Robert, if the playoffs were to start today, it's very close in the NHL playoffs. The Kings would play the Colorado Avalanche.
Ooh, okay.
So look out for some playoff games there. Yeah.
How are the Rams doing?
It's not football season.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Hockey.
Oh,
dumbass.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't
NHL National Hockey League. Yeah.
And that's Ron with sports. Thanks for tuning in. Actually, that would be a fun segment. And if you had like background music and stuff the whole time, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But hey, guys, we're going to move on to a segment called Cold Jokes. Now, if you're not familiar, this is a segment where Ron and I have written jokes that we read each other's jokes. We've never read them before. This is going to be a first time.
Did you actually write some today?
Yeah, I got 2.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
gracious.
Goodness.
I have 2 as well. Last episode you did it on the spot, which was impressive.
Thank you.
Give that to you.
Should I read yours first or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. This is a segment called Cold Jokes. Let's do it.
Cold jokes, dying from your cold joke.
All right, let's go. Ron's gonna dig into his folders as usual. There we go. All right. Remember the revolting blob from Billy Madison? Whatever happened to him? Oh yeah, he became president. Bum 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, 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 da, 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 ba, 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 da.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's
Yeah,
see.
not my
All
best
right.
work.
No, I think it is.
No.
Here we go.
I see we have a theme this time around.
Yeah.
Donald Trump posted an AI image of himself as Jesus, then deleted it, claiming he thought it was just an image of him as a doctor, which raises the question: what's more believable, Trump being a doctor or Jesus being real? Jesus being real.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
more believable because
yeah,
that's
I
been
agree.
proven. Unlike Trump being a doctor.
Yeah, I would love to see
Also,
that guy in medical school.
but the funny thing was that was his excuse. Oh, I was trying
Yeah,
to be a doctor. I'm like, sir, why couldn't you just use a stethoscope or something along those lines?
or why not just like make a like hasn't he blamed it on like a mysterious like aid before? Like couldn't he have just said, "Oh, someone else posted it and I didn't approve of it and I deleted it?" Like that would have been
I
the best way to go, right?
It would, yeah, absolutely. I need to send you this right now. I don't know if I could
Uh-oh.
set. I don't know if I could. I'll send it to you later. But I asked my AI, my Microsoft Copilot, to create a picture of Jesus playing bingo.
You could drop it in
I'll-
Facebook.
I will send it to you later.
Okay. Cool. I love it.
Uh,
Um all right. Now you have a second joke.
I do,
Let's
Robert.
go.
Elmo has a second joke for you. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Second joke time. All right, guys. This is another joke from Ron. What do this is always giving shit to this. All right. What do Trump and crumble cookies have in common? They both pretend to be something they're not. Delicious. Wow.
As I give you the middle fingers.
Bum, bum, ba, bum, bam. All right, all right. Always hating on the crumble guys. It brings a tear to my eye. But you know what? We're
Oh,
gonna go
thank you
into
to Lynn and Mario for
oh
sending that fuck crumble thing to us. It was a story on
oh
Instagram. Thank you, Lynn and Mario, for doing that. Fuck crumble. Thank you.
oh. I barely looked at it. I thought for some reason I took it as a thumbs up, but
Oh, you're a lion.
I should have looked at it closer because I would have disapproved of it. I would have said banish this piece of crap.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for just thanks for being a hater. Bum bum bum
Better
bum.
cookies in this world,
There's okay.
but they make you happy, and that makes me happy. So
Oh, there we go. All right, here's the final joke for Ron.
this just in: Bibles are now being republished to include a corrected version of Jesus' name that has been printed in error for hundreds of years. The new name will now read Dr. Jesus Christ, respectively.
There we go. Dr. Jesus Christ. And that is our cold joke segment, everyone.
Dying from your cold joke.
Let's go. But something
Love
that you're
it.
doing that I'm actually really jealous of, I think I talked about it on the last episode. You're traveling, you're going on a friendship trip, a friend
am.
trip, and I haven't done that in I don't know how long where I don't know the last time I
Because
had
you don't
taken
have
a
any friends.
wow. Okay. Well, to be fair, I was not invited to the Chicago trip, but that's okay. That's
you can
okay.
still join if you want.
Okay, I'll meet you there. But yeah, you're going to Chicago.
Chicago.
And you're doing a little I think we talked about last time, but
Yep.
you're going to Wrigley Field.
I have a 6 a.m. flight to Chicago.
That's cool.
No, it sucks. It's too fucking early. But
But at least it's like you get it, you're getting up for excitement, there's
yeah,
you're seeing your friend.
I'm excited to see my friend, different cities, going to see the Rays play the White Sox on Thursday night, which I'm very
Mhm.
excited for. And then Friday, we're going to see their Mets play the
Ooh.
Cubs, which will be fun. There'll be
Okay.
shots of Malort and Chicago dogs and deep dish pizza, gluten-free, of course, everywhere. So we are looking forward to it. It's he's been working a lot, I've been working a lot, so this will be cool.
Yeah.
And considering that I'm on vacation this month, maybe I'll pop down to Los Angeles, Robert. Maybe we'll catch
yeah.
a Boyers game. I catch a
Let's do
Dodgers
it.
game.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Sure.
When I went to Chicago, there was a place that was recommended, a deep dish place, and we went in, and it was like kind of early. It wasn't the morning, but it was like maybe it was the morning, and we wanted to go in, and they didn't have a reservation until 9:30 at night that day.
Oh,
So
good.
if you're gonna get deep dish somewhere, make a reservation.
Now, Brad used to live in Chicago.
Yeah.
So when it comes to there's the touristy spots and then there's the local spots. Obviously, with pizza or
Uh-huh.
tacos or anything like that, we all know that stuff. I wonder if he remembers any local spots that were really good that, you
Yeah.
know. But like I said, I can't really eat that shit, so I have to,
Hmm. I get it.
an Italian
But
beef maybe. Oh,
yeah.
any place that gives places offer gluten-free bread more and more do. So hopefully I'll find something. But
Okay.
looking forward to the trip. I hope the Rays win. I hope the Mets win. Um, yeah, very excited.
Well,
Very excited.
I know that we were going to talk about like summer. I'm going to go into this one
But
because
that's the idea.
yeah, I know that this is kind of your trip. My trip tends to be every year. Like what I'm doing for my summer is I go to Comic-Con every year, San
Oh, that's
Diego
right.
Comic-Con. And I finally registered my badge. I have my badge ready to go.
When is Comic
Um,
Con this year?
it is it's
San Diego Comic Con for
Yeah,
those who.
it's always the last weekend of July, so that would be, I guess, I have to look at the dates.
I'm going to try to bid for a layover. So I won't go to
Oh,
Comic Con,
really?
but I can at least meet up with you at some point. I will try and be down there.
Okay, cool. For Comic-Con?
Yeah, I was there. I was actually in a Comic Con last year. I came at I was like a Sunday layover, and it was the last day. And
Ooh.
they had I think you were already gone by then, but they had like a Rick and Morty video, a Rick and
Yeah.
Morty thing. Yeah, driving around, which was really cool. So yeah.
Well, I'll try to hook you up with a free pass.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Yeah,
work that
if I
out.
can do that, I'll definitely do that.
But
Um,
Comic Con, that's awesome. I've never gone to the one here in New York. I never
Oh
go.
yeah, I've been in New York when it was happening, but I didn't go to it. But yeah,
The
I
San
love
Diego one
it.
is where it's at, though.
It's like my second Christmas. I love it.
That's fair.
It's not even just like Comic-Con. Because I'm a nerdy guy, but I'm not like I don't
Mm,
cosplay or anything. It's
mm.
mostly like a reason to get out of LA and just to do something fun. It's mostly like going out to Gaslamp and just having a
The
good time.
Gaslamp's a great
Yeah,
neighborhood. That's such a great neighborhood.
I always find myself on a crazy adventure at Comic Con. Weird things always happen, and they always turn into fun stories. And yeah, so that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. I kind of look forward to what is this year's crazy adventure that's going to happen.
Oh,
So
I will try to get a layover there, and hopefully I will, because I go to San Diego, I think, next month for a
okay,
layover.
cool.
So hopefully I will, and sometimes, we stay in the gas lamp, so that would be cool if I'm right there. And
Oh
yeah,
man,
that'll be
if
fun.
you're yeah, that would be cool.
That would be fun.
But yeah, and then before we get into penetrating questions, I you
But
are a coffee drinker, correct?
I do like my coffee. Yeah, I am a coffee drinker.
Okay, do you have a go-to like, and this kind of goes out for everyone too. Let us know in any comments or on social media. Do you have a go-to coffee? Because there have been so many like new kind of lattes, like some kind of like
Sure.
someone I asked like what they got, and they said some kind of like banana thing, blah blah blah. I'm like, I don't even know what that is
So,
anymore.
little known fact about Ron. I don't even know if you knew this. Before I became a flight attendant, I worked in coffee for 15 years.
I did know that.
I
Yeah.
worked in coffee for 15 years, managing cafes, all
Hmm.
things like that. So yeah, I've worked in tea shops, a Barnes and Noble cafe. I was a manager at Italy.
Oh no
That was
way,
more than coffee.
Italy.
Yeah, I
That's
was a
cool.
manager at Italy at one point. Where else? Local shops, things like that. So I have I have and I've seen the culture change like crazy.
Yeah.
One local shop I worked at was called Odredex Coffee House in Kew Gardens, Queens. It's not there anymore. It's a different company now. But we used 49th Parallel coffee from Vancouver, Canada. And the guy that came down from 49th Parallel to make sure we were making the espresso right and stuff, at the time, he was like the fifth or sixth top fifth or sixth rated barista in the World Barista Championships.
Oh no
So the
way.
guy knew his shit. So I learned a lot from him.
Interesting.
Um, so like when I started doing coffee, like the espresso thing, the latte thing was really starting to take off here. It was like
Okay.
2004. It's really starting to take off here in America. Like Dunkin' Donuts was doing it.
Hmm.
Starbucks was really becoming a lot bigger. Remember when you couldn't find Starbucks everywhere?
Yeah.
Like it
Now
was
it's
only in
yeah.
malls at one point.
Yeah.
Um, and then like we got one on on Highway 50 in Brooksville, and we were like, "Oh my god, there's a Starbucks in town." Yeah.
Mhm.
So my coffee order, like I said, my knowledge of coffee, my order varies.
Yeah.
It varies. My go-to, usually a cold brew
Okay.
black.
I can speak on that
I
too.
like cold coffee. Sometimes in the middle of the day, I'll get an espresso.
But cold brew, just for those who don't know, it's very strong because it's like soaked overnight,
So
right?
it's in cold water. It
In a
is
cheese bag or something, right?
kinda it's a type of cloth, yeah, like it's like a cloth bag, and you grind up the beans very coarsely, and they're usually it can be any roast, but I think darker roasts sometimes work better. And you leave it in there for 12 to 24 hours,
Yeah.
and
That
it's not as acidic, and it's very, very smooth. Now the problem is with a lot of like Dunkin' Donuts, for example, I think probably Starbucks too, they get it shipped to them in concentrates. And if you don't
Mhm.
mix those concentrates right, or if you don't shake them up properly, the flavor's completely off. Like I've gotten stuff from Dunkin' Donuts to where, I'm not knocking Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, their franchise. Obviously it's each individual store where they didn't dilute it at all.
Mm.
So I just got pure concentrate,
Oh,
24 ounces of pure concentrate.
that
So
sounds
you take a
disgusting.
sip and you're already bouncing off the fucking walls.
I used to work in, kind of a bougie breakfast place called, actually, you have them in New York, Le Pan
Le Pain
Quotidien?
Quotidien, see,
Yeah, so I
LPQs,
used to
baby.
be, like, an assistant kitchen manager there, and
Oh,
yeah,
cool. They have good stuff.
and yeah, and, I remember I was drinking the cold brew all day, and I drank too much cold brew, and I
Mhm.
kinda felt drunk, like, my vision,
It gives you a
it
high.
was it
It
was
gives
but
you a
I
high.
didn't like it.
It's a lot of caffeine.
It was definitely too much.
Because it sits and seeps slowly, and, it's you're, the caffeine's higher. The content is significantly
Yeah.
higher than what you would in, like, a drip coffee or, like, a Japanese pour over or something like that.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's an afternoon for me, I like maybe a double espresso.
Yeah.
Simple double espresso. Just something to keep me going. I
Yeah, I
also
get
like
that.
usually I abide by the Italian rules of espresso. After 12, no milk in your coffee. So no cortados, no cappuccinos, no nothing
Oh,
like that.
interesting.
It's just, yeah, the Italians are very big on cappuccinos,
Yes.
macchiatos, cortados in the morning,
Mhm.
regular espresso later in the afternoon. You do not put milk in your coffee in the afternoon. That is
In
a big no no.
fact, when I was in Italy, I could not like, there was nowhere to just get, like in the States where you just get a cup of coffee on the go. If you went to get coffee, it's a coffee bar that you stand up at,
Yep.
and you got a cappuccino. Like, it was rare to, like, just get coffee. I drank way more cappuccino in Italy than just coffee.
It's the beautiful thing about the Italian espresso culture is when they do it, they they stop time. Time
Yeah.
stops.
Yeah.
They're like when I worked at Italy, there was still a lot of Italian, like real Italians there at the time.
Mhm.
They could have been the top manager in the world, top manager in the store. It did not matter. If they got an espresso, they sat, they chilled, they
Yep.
drank, they took a moment. And I think we as Americans need to do that a lot more.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
coffee doesn't always need to be on the go. You can sit, you can relax, you can enjoy it.
Yeah.
Um, I do like an Americano every now and then.
And that's just espresso and water, right?
Espresso and water. Apparently, the story is that American GIs could not handle the espresso or they didn't like the espresso in Italy during World War II or in Europe in World War II, so they watered it down, making it more like drip coffee, thus the name Americano.
Interesting. That's kind of a
Allegedly,
fun but
that's
no,
the
that
story.
kinda makes sense in the Americano, so
Mhm.
that's kinda funny.
I was in where was I? I was in San Juan recently, and I went to this place called Barista Squared, and one of the best Americanos I've ever had in my life. That espresso was
Wow.
amazing,
There's
and
no milk in an Americano, right?
you can put milk in Americano,
Oh, you
sure, but,
can? Okay.
no milk, black coffee, it's kinda the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also Puerto Rico has amazing coffee, and it's a shame that because of politics, we do not get our coffee from Puerto Rico as much as we
Well,
should.
here's a question, is it true that, let's say, a blonde roast has more caffeine than a dark roast?
100%,
Okay. I think
100% true.
people mistake it that, "Oh, because it's darker and it tastes
Yeah,
stronger, thus it has more
exactly,
caffeine," but
exactly.
it's not the case.
No, dark roasts do not have as much caffeine. The more you roast it, the more, the caffeine is less caffeine is present.
Okay.
So I personally like to go for a light roast or a medium roast or a medium light
Mhm.
roast because I want the caffeine to wake
Right.
me up. Sometimes at night I'll have a dark roast, but it depends on
Yeah.
my mood. Um,
So my
what's yours? Enough about
yeah,
me.
I
My
used
knowledge
to
of
go
coffee.
for, like, the sugary stuff, like caramel macchiato
Those are
and stuff
delicious.
like they
They
are
are good. They are
delicious,
good.
but I try to stay away from the sugar, so I have been or if I do get a latte, it's usually like just a vanilla latte, I'll make it simple, but I kinda just like coffee. I just like drip coffee, and I put a little cream and sugar in it, and then
I
that's my
usually drink
go-to.
my coffee black. Sometimes I put milk in it. Depends on my
Mhm.
mood. It depends. If I go to like a Cuban restaurant, I'm going to get the way they do coffee with the
Yeah.
sugar and the espresso, and I will get it the way they do it.
Mhm.
Um, but it all depends. But yeah, sometimes just a nice cup of coffees
Yeah.
on a cold day, beautiful.
Yeah. I agree.
But I'm very
Um
much a temperature. Like if it's cold outside, I'm gonna drink hot coffee. If it's hot outside, I'm gonna drink iced coffee.
Yeah, it's gotta be really hot for me to, drink, cold coffee. I usually always go hot. So,
Yeah, I have friends like that as well that they drink hot coffee.
yeah, yeah. But, as we come to the end of this episode, we do have a penetrating question.
We
So,
do.
yeah, so let's, hey, guys, let's get right into it. This is gonna be our segment called Penetrating Questions, where that's right, you can
You,
write into this
you,
show, go
you
to the
do.
link in our you,
Sorry.
the boo box.
Sorry.
You can write into the show, go to the bio in our Instagram profile, Down with DP Podcast, and write in. It takes like 30 seconds, and we will answer your question on the show. And the segment is called
Penetrating questions. Penetrating questions.
All right. So
You
we
want me
have
to read or you want to read? You read. You
okay.
read.
Oh
You
yeah,
read.
this is gonna be a penetrating question from Precious.
Precious.
Precious. Precious. Yeah, you think you're all good with it? What does she say in that movie? She's like, with your damn like degree, or something like that.
What
I don't know if
movie?
you saw the movie Precious.
Oh, Precious. I've seen it
Y'all
like
think
once.
they're with your damn degree and the precious. I don't know. I don't remember it, but good movie though. Amazing movie. Like I'm not dogging it. It's a really good movie.
It's a
Very
great
like
movie.
yeah, very strong,
Yeah,
powerful
strong.
movie.
Yeah, powerful. Very well put.
But Precious asked the question, favorite genre of music and why? This is a really
Mm.
I can get into this. So I've been
I
getting
don't
asked
think
this.
anyone's ever asked us this.
No, I don't think so. And it's always difficult for me to answer it because I grew up on on Christian rock and then
Oh, that's
eventually
right. You
yeah.
did.
So there was a segment in my life where I did not I
Oh
was not
my.
educated on secular music, but eventually I did. And I've always fell into like the punk rock scene. That's kind of my favorite.
You're
But if I were to say
rebellious.
my
Very rebellious of you.
yeah. But my favorite genre of music, because when I write, I listen to this, is I actually love movie scores. I listen to
Interesting.
I listen to so many scores. I get excited for the music of a new movie. So I listen to a lot of just Alan Silvestri, Hans Zimmer,
Hans Zimmer.
just stuff like that. And that's usually something I can't really talk about with someone because it's very rare when I meet someone that's like, oh, I also listen to that.
Mm.
So that's kind of for me. I yeah, I could always play a game where you play a theme from any movie. I could probably guess it. So I love that. It's super inspiring. I play it in the background when I'm writing. Um, yeah. In fact, speaking of going to Italy, when I went to Italy, one of the things I did was when I was in the Colosseum, I played the Gladiator soundtrack in my headphones, and
Oh, cool.
that was a vibe. That was a vibe. Let me
That's
tell
cool.
you. I recommend it to anyone. But yeah, that's kind of my answer.
My
I will
favorite.
say my high school band was The Offspring, if that gives you like any
Oh yeah.
like I still love The Offspring. So
I didn't. I posted to get a penetrating question.
oh
I
yeah, you
posted
did.
Pretty Fly. I used Offspring today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's funny.
because we're white and I did Pretty
Yeah,
Fly.
because we're trying
Anyway,
to be fly.
yeah. Anyway, favorite genre. If I had to pinpoint a favorite genre. Now,
Uh-huh.
mind you, my taste in music is extremely eclectic. If you look at my Spotify, I have things from stuff we grew up with to 30s music to jazz to German rock.
It
I
don't
have
mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
German
Shabop,
tech.
shabop, shabop. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but if I have to hone in on one favorite genre, probably jazz.
Ooh, I love that.
Probably
I
jazz.
love that. There we
And
go.
more, not so much of a soft jazz, more of a where like New Orleans style jazz where the
Yeah.
brass is included and stuff. Um, I mean that is not to get patriotic, but that is American music.
Mhm.
Jazz is not invented, but jazz was developed in New Orleans.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
I was married in New Orleans, so I donate to a jazz station in New Orleans. So
No
yeah,
way. I didn't know that. That's cool.
WWOZ baby, yeah.
Oh, shout out to WWOZ,
WWOZ.
bringing you the
Um,
latest jazz in New
that's not what they
Orleans.
sound like, but
Sure it is.
live local music. Yeah. But they play a
Live.
lot of stuff. They play stuff like that. I think on Saturday they do a thing from like music from all over the world and stuff like that. You might get
Oh, cool.
Ethiopian music followed by music from Spain. Like
Yeah.
it's a great station. But if I had jazz. I like soft piano jazz is nice. It's very relaxing, but
Mhm.
it's not gonna get me going, if that makes
Okay.
any sense. Like I think I always think like New York, the jazz scene is a little bit softer in New York, a lot of
Uh-huh.
piano and stuff like that. But yeah, the brass is where it's at. I love the brass, and I love a good bass. Got a good bass solo in
Okay.
there. I enjoy the fuck out of that.
And like I'm trying to think of his name. Oh my goodness. The I see skies of blue,
Louis Armstrong.
clouds of white. Yeah.
That was horrible, but good at the same time.
Well,
That
you
was.
know, I always said
I feel
like,
like I feel like your vocal cords are straining when you do
I
that.
know a little bit. And I think to myself, there's a really funny edit of that song where all he says is red roses too. Red roses too. Red roses too. Red roses too. I'll have to send it to you.
God.
It's so funny. I by the way, that is such a unique style of meme that I love where they like edit a song so bizarre. I love that. I don't know, it just tickles me. But yeah, I love Louis Armstrong. Um
Sorry.
and I also am I actually, this is not a joke. I'm a big fan of Scatman John. That he didn't do a song with, yeah.
I'm
I oh,
the Scatman.
dude. So one of my dreams
Everyone stutters
is
in the way the others check out the message to you. As a matter of fact,
back to
nothing
nothing
will
back Scatman do it, so can
Yeah,
you. Yeah.
right.
Um
He achieved it later in life, and it's like that is an art of music, scatting. That is not shitting on someone in porn, scatting.
yeah.
That kind of stuff. To perfect it and make it modern in the '90s, that was
Yeah.
awesome. I thought
Well,
that was
the
awesome.
reason why he got into it is because he was a stutterer and he
Mhm.
used the art of scatting to do that. So I'm not even making this up, Ron. One of my dreams, and I tried to do it, and I couldn't. I don't have the rights. I always wanted to write a biopic of Scatman John because his story is fascinating. Um, but here's the thing: I don't know what. So his big album was called Scatman's World, but I feel
Yes,
like you can't name the movie that. There'll be too much people like making fun of the name. So I don't know what I would call it. It'd probably just have to be just something else
everyone
entirely.
stutters
Yeah, yeah,
because
something
that's
like
one of
that.
everyone stutters one way or the other. Check out my message to you, scat.
Yeah,
So can you? I'm the
it'll have to
scat.
be something like that. Yeah.
You can name it.
Oh yeah, that's but his story is so fascinating. I would love to still to this day write. And what a
Is he
role it
still
would be.
alive?
No, he's not. He's not.
Oh.
Yeah. But man, what a role for an actor to play if they can pull that off.
That's
Like,
one I hate to say it, but that's if that ever ends up being made, it's like an Amazon Prime movie.
yeah, yeah, it's not going to be like an Oscar like, yeah.
Who
But
could
it would be
play
cool.
him though?
Oh, I'll tell you who.
Jonathan Lithgow.
No, I'll tell you. I'm so excited. I can't even
Typing,
remember
he's
it. Okay.
typing.
Yeah.
Who, Robert?
Billy Zane.
Yeah.
So I actually had it. I had it saved in my phone for years.
Yeah.
I had it saved in my phone for years, dude. I had an image of Scatman John, and there's this image of Billy Zane, like he
Wow.
looks exactly like him. And you would never think of it. If you think of Scatman John and then you think of him, you're like, that doesn't look anything like. No. He could do it. I have to find the photos. Maybe I'll post it on our socials. But
Papa.
gosh, he could play it. That would be one of my choices. But I'm down for whoever.
There's got to be a
I'll
love
play it.
interest though. If you do it, you got to have a love interest.
Yeah, that's true.
Scarlett Johansson, of course.
Of course.
Zendaya.
Um, yeah, yeah.
Whoever.
I mean, he did have a wife. But so yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my little dream, and I know that we don't have a Fire Robin beer today. But
Wow, you're just gonna put me on blast like that.
I know.
I
just
do
being
apologize to our 6 listeners. I'm so sorry. No, I think we have more than 6.
Yeah.
Some of you may be happy I don't have one, but
No.
I'm such a dick.
As long as it's not bitter.
No, I've been working a lot and I got in late last night, so I do not have a beer.
It's
But
okay.
I will have 2. I will have 2 next week. I'll
Oh,
have 2.
snap.
Maybe I'll get one from Chicago.
Chicago.
Bring
Well,
it back.
I hope you are safe for Chicago.
I will try to take pictures and update you and post them
Yay.
to the. Try to do things.
Interweb.
Try to be responsible.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
responsible.
not responsible. But
No.
anyway, thank you everyone for listening in.
Yes, muchas
Appreciate you.
gracias.
And hey, Ron, I guess we'll see them on the next one. And by the time we do the next one, you'll be back from Chicago, right?
I will be back Saturday. Yes, I may take a weekend trip and go somewhere else. Could be Los Angeles.
mystery trip.
I might go to Milwaukee.
Ooh, I'm jealous.
Might go to
Actually,
Boston.
Baston.
I don't try to go to a city with a baseball stadium. That's basically it.
Cool.
I might do
I
that.
live across the street from a baseball stadium. Not a stadium, but a park where children play. Not really the same
I
thing.
keep that to yourself. That's a little weird.
It's weird
it's
to
a
live
little
by a
weird.
park. I don't understand
No,
what you're
just
saying,
that
Ron.
I live by a park where children.
But children do, but that's where children go is park. Ron, why are you being so weird? This is really making me feel uncomfortable, Ron. Let's end the episode, guys. I have to go.
Bye.
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 Bye. Hey everyone, thanks for listening to today's episode of the Down with DP podcast. If you want to support what we're doing, please head to our Patreon, where you'll get bonus content, extra access, and other cool perks. We'd seriously appreciate the support. You'll find all the info on our Instagram at DWDP Podcast and on our Facebook under Down with DP Podcast. Got a question or topic you want us to dive into? There's a super easy anonymous form linked right into our Instagram bio. Send it in and you could be the next penetrating question. Or you can email us at downwithdppodcast@gmail.com.